And we're back with Jan and Tahira and Muhammed. Gavon, because I've been saying Reed, and that's
okay. That's my
maiden
name.
That's your maiden name
yeah.
for Jan. But when we just left a minute ago, you was talking a little bit about that you were almost 20 years older than Tahira, but we're going to focus this time on the car accident. We got a tight few minutes, and I want to get as much out of it as I can. And I want to really understand the struggles, what it's been like for the whole family dealing with that. But Jan, can you elaborate with us about the car accident itself?
Yes. Well, about 4 years after my son was killed, we were in a horrific accident. A truck hit us.
Oh.
And it was in the morning, very little traffic. It was on Ballydale, near Highway 31. And I saw it happening, but I could not tell my husband. He was looking kind of out of the window, and he was driving.
Oh.
And when the accident happened, I felt as if my stomach was going inside. I thought my whole body was going inside my stomach, and I was going under. And after that, I remember being put on gurney or whatever, and we were in the hospital, and I was in a coma, and I could hear people, but they didn't know that I could hear them.
And how long were you in the hospital, Jan?
I was in the hospital 5 months.
5 months.
Yes, my husband was hurt in his lower extremities. His foot was hurt. A rod went through his leg, and so one leg is shorter than the other. I was in the coma, and I was paralyzed for months. And I had a 5%.
And look at you now.
I had a 5% chance of survival. And so.
And Tahiera was a baby. Did she get hurt at all?
Well, they rushed her and Tahira. I found out later, much later, to Children's Hospital. I went to UAB. And so my family, including my son, all gathered around to take care of Tahira and her sister.
So what was that like for you, Muhammad, to take care of? This is the whole family.
Yeah, it was just traumatic. You know, like my mom said, my brother had recently passed. It had been a few years, and still trying to get over that. And you know, for this to happen, it just was like, I was like, man, you know.
Did you feel alone? Did you feel alone?
I didn't really. I just felt just kind of really just hurt and just kind of unsure about, you know, what was to come next. You know, I was just, tomorrow, I just didn't know what tomorrow would bring. It was just, you know, traumatic events, you know, that close to each other. You know, it was real hard. It was very hard. And like my mom said, they gave her, you know, well, it was a small chance of survival. If she did survive, she wouldn't walk and talk again, the doctor said. So I just stopped talking to the doctors, you know, because every time I talked to them, I get, you know, it was depressing. And so I just didn't believe what they were going to say, but I believed in prayer and I believed in God. And so, you know, that's what I was focusing on.
You know, we're about to wrap up. And I just want to tell you, Jan, that I love you so much.
Oh, love you too.
And God put us together.
That's right.
We walked into each other in a grocery store, and I said, you look like my mama. You said we look like family. You said you had a daughter named Tahira too. And so I just want to say that it's been wonderful interviewing you all.
Well, thank you for allowing us to give our testimony.
Thank you so much for joining me for Living True and Truly Living. I hope that the stories that we share today will help someone out there beyond the walls of my home into your home. I'm Tahira Monique Brown, and I believe in miracles.